Hey Falcons fans, let's get the latest on our team. Before we dive into the exciting updates on the new defensive direction, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss any breaking news, insights, and analysis on your favorite team. Your support helps us bring you the content you love, so let's keep it going. Now, let's talk about Jeff Ulbrich, Raheem Morris, and what this new defensive era means for Atlanta. The Falcons are heading into 2025 with some big changes on the defensive side of the ball. Jeff Ulbrich is back in Atlanta as defensive coordinator, and this time, he's taking full control of the play-calling duties on game day. But what makes this defense truly intriguing isn't just Ulbrich calling the shots, it's the collaborative nature of the team that head coach Raheem Morris has assembled. According to Ulbrich, this defense will be the product of collaboration at the highest level, with input from Morris, assistant head coach Jerry Gray, defensive passing game coordinator Mike Ruttenberg, and others. For those who have been following the Falcons for a while, this partnership between Morris and Ulbrich may sound familiar. In 2020, the two shared play-calling responsibilities for the final 11 games of the season. After Dan Quinn was fired, Morris became interim head coach and Ulbrich took over as interim defensive coordinator. Together, they brought some stability to a chaotic season, with Morris handling third downs while Ulbrich took charge of first and second downs. Their familiarity and mutual respect are the foundation of what could be a dynamic partnership once again. Fast forward to now, and Ulbrich is bringing years of experience back to Atlanta, including his stint as the New York Jets defensive coordinator. He's also reuniting with Ruttenberg, who worked with him in New York as the Jets linebackers coach. This duo knows how to build defenses, and they're ready to tackle the challenges that lie ahead for the Falcons. But this time, Ulbrich won't just be leaning on his own expertise. He's made it clear that he plans to rely heavily on his staff, including Jerry Gray, who has 8 years of defensive play-calling experience. Ulbrich and Morris have something special, an ability to have hard, honest conversations to push each other and the defense to new heights. Ulbrich described it as a relationship built on trust and respect, even when they're in heated debates behind closed doors. The goal is to challenge the status quo, break away from doing things the way they've always been done, and create something unique for the Falcons' defense. And let's talk about that vision for a moment. Ulbrich has emphasized that this defense will be adaptable, running multiple schemes and presenting new looks to opposing offenses. It's about keeping teams guessing, leveraging the collective brainpower of the staff, and maximizing the talent on the roster. For fans, this should be exciting news. The Falcons are building a defense that's designed to be dynamic and innovative, with a focus on collaboration at every level. Of course, this new approach comes on the heels of a rocky 2024 season. The Falcons ranked in the bottom quarter of the league in several defensive categories, prompting Morris to take a more hands-on role as the season progressed. While the defense improved under his increased involvement, the decision to move on from former defensive coordinator Jimmy Lake and bring in Ulbrich signals a return to Morris's original vision, delegating play calling and allowing his coordinators to fully own their roles. It's a strategy that worked in 2020, and the hope is that it will pay off even more in 2025 with Ulbrich at the helm. The energy and optimism coming from the coaching staff are palpable. Ulbrich himself said, "We're going to grind. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be hard. It's going to be long hours, but it's going to be absolutely worth it at the end of the day." That kind of passion and dedication is exactly what this defense needs as it aims to turn the page and build for brighter days ahead. So what does all of this mean for the Falcons on the field? It means we can expect a defense that is creative, aggressive, and willing to take risks. With Ulbrich calling plays, Gray offering his vast experience, and Ruttenberg bringing his expertise to the table, this coaching staff has the tools to transform Atlanta's defense into something special. The success of this unit will ultimately depend on the players executing the vision, but the groundwork is being laid for something big. What do you think of Jeff Ulbrich taking over as defensive coordinator and the collaborative approach the team is bringing to the table? Do you think this new defense will finally take the step forward we've been waiting for? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Now, let's talk about the big honor for one of our stars. Bijan Robinson is headed to his first Pro Bowl. That's right. Bijan Robinson has officially been added to the 2025 Pro Bowl roster, replacing Philadelphia Eagles running back Saquon Barkley, who was busy preparing for the Super Bowl. This is a huge milestone for Bijan, who is only in his second year in the league but is already showing why he's one of the brightest young stars in the NFL. He joins right guard Chris Lindstrom, who is making his third consecutive Pro Bowl appearance, and special teams ace KhaDarel Hodge, who is also making his first Pro Bowl trip. That's 3 Falcons representing Atlanta in Orlando. How about some team pride? Bijan's selection is well-deserved. He's coming off a stellar sophomore season, where he rushed for 1,456 yards and 14 touchdowns. And he wasn't just making plays on the ground. Bijan added 61 receptions for 431 yards and another score through the air. That's 1,887 scrimmage yards on the season, folks. Those are elite numbers. He's a workhorse and a playmaker, and his ability to contribute in so many ways is a big reason why the Falcons' offense has found success this year. Falcons head coach Raheem Morris had nothing but high praise for Bijan during his end-of-season press conference earlier this month. He called Bijan special, not just as a football player, but as a person. And if you've been following Bijan's journey, you know exactly what Coach Morris is talking about. Bijan's character, leadership, and work ethic have stood out since day one, and he's already stepping up as a leader on this team. Morris went on to say, whatever you ask him to do, he's going to go out there and do it. He's a special human. That's the kind of praise that sticks with you, and it's clear that Bijan has earned every bit of it. The Pro Bowl games are going to be an exciting showcase of talent. This year's event will feature multi-day competitions between the AFC and NFC, starting with skills challenges on Thursday evening and wrapping up with a flag football game on Sunday afternoon. It's all happening at Camping World Stadium in Orlando, and you can catch the action on ESPN. Seeing Bijan suit up alongside the league's best is going to be a proud moment for all of us Falcons fans. And let's not forget Chris Lindstrom and KhaDarel Hodge, who have been incredible contributors in their own rights this season. Having 3 Falcons at the Pro Bowl is a testament to the talent and effort this team is bringing to the table. So, what does this mean for the future? It's simple, Bijan Robinson is just getting started. This is only his second year, and he's already a Pro Bowler with nearly 1,900 scrimmage yards. The sky's the limit for this guy, and he's set to be a cornerstone of the Falcons' offense for years to come. Add in the leadership of players like Chris Lindstrom and the underappreciated brilliance of KhaDarel Hodge on special teams, and it's clear that this team is building something special. The Pro Bowl recognition is just a small piece of the bigger picture. Now, I want to hear from you, Falcons fans. How excited are you to see Bijan Robinson, Chris Lindstrom, and KhaDarel Hodge represent Atlanta at the Pro Bowl? Do you think Bijan's breakout season is just the beginning of an even bigger career? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you're always up to date with the latest Falcons news. Let's rise up together, and I'll see you in the next video. Go Falcons!